morning. This is the herb lady from Alaska.
John, is dandelion. Got the dandelion? Can you see it? Dandelion?
Dandelion has got vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6, iron, calcium, potassium, and manganese. I mean, you call it a weed, I call it food. But you have to catch it when it first comes out. And my front yard is completely covered with hundreds and hundreds. And I've had people that come, because I don't fertilize my yard or anything, and I've had people come and they go, "Can I pick your dandelions?" Because they wanted to make this, I think it was jam they wanted to make. I said, sure. I mean, because I knew it won't hurt them, and I'm just keeping it there just in case something happens. I got my dandelion because dandelion root, the main thing I know what it's good for is your liver. And your liver controls a lot of things. Your liver controls your eyes. If you don't keep your liver clean, your eyes will have a lot of trouble. And so you want that liver clean. And most times the liver don't ever act up to 75% toxin. Oh, that's what the doctor says. So I just go by what I've been taught underneath, and I just pass it on to you. Dandelion, we should honor, it says. And it grows almost everywhere in the whole world, they said. They can't find a place where dandelion don't, and I can believe that. One herbalist gathered handfuls of dandelion and made soup with onions and herbs and with cooked grain because he picked them when they were really, really young. And the dandelions were sweet and delicious, and his children still enjoys them to this day, he said. He said his children really like dandelion soup. So it's just getting out there doing it when they first come up. Culpepper commended that the herb helps that you can see farther without a pair of glasses. He said, because it helps the liver, it helps the eyes, see? So if you want your eyes stronger, then get your liver cleaned out. Dandelion is excellent for removing obstructions in the liver, in the gallbladder, in the spleen, as well as the opening passage of the urinary tract. The spleen is the pump, one of the teachers taught us, is the pump to the lymphatic. And so the liver's on one side, the spleen's on the other side, and you want your pump going for your lymphatic, take some dandelion and eat dandelion. Adding the herb was good for bedwetting in children, retention of urine, and scanty when you get older. Sometimes you have just a small amount of urine and you want to get it out so you don't get edema. The herb acts two ways. It promotes the formation of bowels and removes excess water from the body and an edemic condition resulting from a liver congestion. It is thought to be especially useful in cases of enlargement of liver or jaundice, even in children. Any herb which acts beneficial upon the liver is good effect for the rest of the system. But now remember, do not touch dandelion if you put fertilizer on your yard, because fertilizer is pure poison and you don't want it. So, but we don't put anything except water from heaven. Kloss claimed that dandelion is extremely high in nutrition salt, which purifies the blood and destroys the acid in the blood. So I used to have customers that they crave, because their adrenal glands is not working right and they crave salt. And I said, start drinking a cup of dandelion tea 2 or 3 times a day, and your salt cravings, which is, you don't want salt, you want natural salt, and dandelion has the natural salt in there that you really truly want. And so I had this one she was a teacher, and she was so thankful because her craving went away. Kloss said that a lot of people think edema is low blood count, but he said a lot of times it's missing the salt in the blood. Dandelion is given in chronic constipation and mucus skin eruption. Many people who suffer from skin problems due to toxins in the system, they drink a couple of cups of teas today. You take 2 capsules and put in 1 cup of tea. You can buy it from the store, but they got formaldehyde in the tea bags, and you never know. You just get a pinch, and you don't get enough. So I tell people use it by the capsule, and then you're safe, and you know what you're getting, and you know it's pure. Dandelion has a good effect upon the function of the pancreas. So if you're diabetic, you want to work on your pancreas. It also helps with hypoglycemic, a cup of tea 2 or 3 times a day, with the blood type diet, and you can get your blood sugar under balance. It is considered to be a remedy to help lower blood pressure as well. It claims to dissolve urinary stones and gravel stones. In England, they make dandelion beer, which is supposed to be healthful, and dandelion wine, which they said it tastes like mild cherry. And then dandelion coffee, which is excellent for liver toxin. What I sell in the shop is Dandy Blend, and it has a lot. Well, it's made from dandelion, and they say that regular people take a teaspoon of it. People from New York take a tablespoon of it because they like strong coffee, and when you want strong coffee, it will make it strong. American Indians used to use the flower to dye their skin, their deer skin. English and gypsies, horse breeders, used it. They chopped up the leaves with bran, and they gave it to the racing horses, and they had the endurance and everything. Dandelion, both leaves and roots, are extremely high in nutrients, high protein, and they have high in calcium too. But all this is natural, which goes into your system and is broke down. And if people have trouble absorbing calcium, start drinking dandelion tea, and you absorb your calcium a lot better. Dandelion contains an assortment of alkaline salts, such as sodium and potassium. It has a whopping amount of vitamin A and a large amount of vitamin C. It contains vitamin B complex, which scientists have considered essential for the liver function. It also has inulin, which is said to be beneficial for diabetics, but also feeds the friendly bacteria. A lot of people goes out and buys that stuff to feed the friendly bacteria, and they got it in their front yard. They could use it in the dandelions. It's 15 to 40% of it. Fat acid is 40 to 45%. Vitamin A in the fresh leaves of the dandelion is 14,000 vitamin A, and calcium is 187 mgs. It is good for heart conditions. You sprinkle it on your salad every day. Dandelion is good for foot soak for gout. If you got gout or stiffness in toes, just soak it in dandelion. It's good for graying hair too. You rinse your hair in it, and your hair will go back to the natural color. And for eczema, you can use for acne, warts, and corns. Just soak it. It is a natural plant fertilizer to mix with water and allow it to sit 30 minutes. Go out and pick all your dandelions and soak them in water, and then stop throwing them on your vegetable garden. They will get bigger and healthier and everything because it's got all the natural salts that the plants need. Now, the benefits of dandelion is highly nutrition. Number 2 is it's a high antioxidant. It helps fight. Number 3 helps fight inflammation. Inflammation is when you're hurting any place, you're sore. Number 4 is it controls blood sugar. Number 5, it reduces cholesterol. Number 6, it lowers your blood pressure. Number 7, it promotes just a healthy body. Number 8, it helps with weight loss. And number 9, the dandelion helps with any kind of with heart failure. Well, you have a great day and enjoy your dandelions.